But your financial problems will not disappear, so you will have to wait. Inconvenience or time restraints for those working. Not aware of other options to get help, for example, phone, online advice that's available to you 24/7. If you live in rural communities, this could cause extra challenges to accessing help, as most citizens' advice offices are in the main towns or cities, so you may have to travel. If you know of anyone who has suffered debt problems, or perhaps it's affecting you, then you might recognize some of these headings on the slides. They normally ring alarm bells for people with money issues. It's not just personal reasons that stop people asking for help. It's the lack of knowledge and not knowing what to do. In our one-to-one work with people and their debt problems, we often find them almost paralyzed by fear and scared to do anything, and end up doing nothing, which often makes the situation worse. At first glance, it's a complicated subject and there is jargon associated with debt that can confuse people. Later in this lesson we will explain DROs and DMCs, and other terms that you might come across. One important message to get across is that the best advice, whether it be citizens' advice or from one of the debt charities, will be free and confidential. You should never pay for the best debt advice. Being in debt is not a nice place to be, and it can seriously impact on your health. Many people may have a couldn't care less, something will turn up attitude, but our experience is that many people will display some of these symptoms. Not able to sleep well. Lack of appetite. Difficulty in concentrating. Lack of motivation. Withdrawal from family and friends. Anxiety and depression. All of these conditions need to be dealt with as soon as they appear. There is now a dedicated NHS helpline for stress. As we have already mentioned, sometimes getting in touch can be difficult, but it's an important first step. If no contact is made, the creditor will continue their action to recover their debt. This can go on for quite a while, weeks, months even, and it is unlikely to go away. County court judgment. If a creditor has had no response to their attempts to collect missing payments, or putting a new repayment arrangement in place, or collecting the full amount of the debt you owe, the creditor may decide they have no alternative than to go to county court to recover the debt that is owed. If the creditor wins a county court judgment or a CCJ against you, the following will happen. A county court judgment allows a judge to decide how much you can afford to pay back towards your debt each month by installments. If you miss a court payment, your creditor can try and enforce the debt through a warrant to instruct bailiffs to visit you, an attachment of earning order, or deductions from benefits, or a charging order.